Hey guys, it's Rara the Healer here with the November 2020 reading for the sign of Aries. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aries, so it will not resonate with every Aries. Please take what does and leave what doesn't. We are going to be doing an energy and love reading. And so we're going to start off with that energy reading. We'll move into the love reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by emailing rarathehealer@gmail.com. All right. So first, overall energy and going into the month of November is protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a fairy magic ring of love and light. All right, so right now you're needing to protect your energy, really. And there is going to be possibly, I don't want to say obstacles, but there may be a little bit of like some roadblocks put in front of you that are really meant to protect you. So there's a lot of protection right now happening for you. There may be some things not working out for you so that you can actually get something that's better. And you got to just see everything as an act of protection on your behalf. So anything that occurs going into the month of November is to protect you. Also, like I said, wanting to make sure that you're protecting your energy, protecting your brand, protecting yourself just in general, cleansing yourself, making sure that you aren't allowing negative energy to even kind of allow it to have access to you. You're really blocking that access. You don't want to be around people who are draining. It's really about you really needing to kind of like protect yourself, because you are very valuable and you have a very important role and a very important mission to carry out here. Oh, we have the Knight of Voices. You're very determined. You're using your mind right now. You are not moving on emotion, but really with logic and passion. So you're very driven to get something done. You're very driven to achieve something for yourself. But with this drive that you have, which is going to be helping you to connect with the right people, you're going to have like almost like this gift of gab, this ability to network, this ability to share your story and get people intrigued, get people interested in what you're doing. But you're going to have to be very careful, because the Knight of Voices can almost sometimes talk too much. So at the same time, while you're building yourself up and while you're passionately going after a goal that you have to be careful that you're not sharing too much, that you're not telling people what you have going on or expressing yourself just to kind of prove a point. You want to make sure that you are moving in silence as you kind of allow people to just really see what you have going on, see what you're doing in the background. You don't want to, like I said, protect your brand for sure, protect your energy by keeping to yourself a little bit while you are leveling up. That's what those wings always kind of remind me of, this like level up, this rising above. And it's really learning how to rise above yourself from the impulse to want to overshare sometimes. And it's not that you mean any type of, you mean well always, but it's almost always to prove a point or to show someone something. It's like, you don't even got to do all that. You just got to be you, show up and show out, and people are going to feel the energy no matter what. Right. Then we have the Ace of Voices. So definitely kind of like a paradigm shift. You're starting to think differently. You're starting to use your wisdom from experience to help you understand your situation better, to help you make better decisions. The Ace of Voices is all about like fresh starts, new beginnings. Then we have the Emperor, Aries energy itself. So you are the Emperor. This is about, being large and in charge. This is about you taking life into your hands and being in control, making sure that you're the person who is creating the music in your life. You're the person who is making this song that everyone else is dancing to. And it feels good. You like to be in this position. You like to be a leader. You're ambitious and you're going after your dreams with a very vigorous drive. And that's the Knight of Voices and the Emperor together. And you're learning to go after your dreams in a new way. It's like you're going in a new direction, or you're choosing a new direction for yourself at this point. And we have the Ace of Material. So we have a paradigm shift, new ways of thinking, new money. This could be a new business. This could be a new job, a fresh start. some type of financial favor coming in, and it's something that you are able to create longevity from if you move wisely. So that's what that Knight of Voices is. Like, you're passionately putting something together. You're using your mind to get something going right now, and it's something that's going to bring you some financial success. It's something that's going to bring you financial favor. You are manifesting abundance, and this is that beginning of a very abundant time for you. So going into the month of November, you are going to be seeing a lot of movement with your finances, a lot of new movement with your finances. So it could be a lot of new clients. It could be, you just getting your business up and going, getting it up and running. You might just see yourself having a lot more work to do, and it's going to feel good. And you're going to feel like, this is what you've been wanting. This is what you've been waiting for. Right, then we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, which is about, a divine love connection being in your life. And it's one that's opening up your mind to new things. And it's going to be something I feel like it has the potential to grow if you open yourself up completely to it. The Lovers card can also talk about that hidden fear that comes with, allowing or falling for someone. Really becoming vulnerable with somebody. And the sign of Aries is very passionate. You guys love very, very hard. So it can be almost like scary, and you do this like back and forth, and you want to kind of pull yourself back, but you have to open yourself all the way up in order to let that beautiful energy of love come all the way in. And you are definitely opening all the way up. Page of Emotions, you're learning how to open yourself up. You're loving yourself more. It all starts there with self-love and self-care. So you're opening your heart chakra up. You are finding a new compassion for yourself, a new joy that comes from within. And it feels good. It makes you feel like you're on top. It helps you get that really supercharged Aries energy going. And it helps you to really be confident in yourself and to stop doubting yourself and start believing in yourself. So going into the month of November, you are definitely going to be loving you. You're definitely going to be, there could be new love coming for some of you, or it could just be some opening up here. Like, there could be just be like this new way of thinking about love. So if you if some of you are single, you may be dating new people, and you can find yourself meeting a soulmate. You can find yourself meeting that divine connection. And for others of you, it's like you're taking life into your own hands. And you are possibly just starting to love life more in general. Or if you've been with somebody for a while, maybe you're just going to start to use the experience and the wisdom that you had from the past to help you make better decisions in the future with your partner, and be more present and be more loving, and just really having this it's like this aha moment that you have, and you're like, what, I think I know how we can make this work if we're both willing to put the effort out there. And then definitely some movement with your money. Like I said, some good movement, but also, of course, be cautious. Don't make too many impulsive actions going into the month of November. All right, now focusing more so on love in particular, we have the Moon in reverse, which is Cancer, Pisces energy. And when the Moon in reverse, it talks about like things being hidden, like something, like not all of the facts are kind of like out there, or all the way out there just yet. Like somebody may be not expressing themselves all the way, or not taking a particular action that they've been kind of like thinking on. Excuse me, so sorry. So we also have religious factors for your energy. So there are some differences in your upbringing with you and your person, and you're starting to kind of like realize that you may find that you're more spiritual than your partner, and you're having to like open their mind up to that. They could be opening your mind up to it with the Ace of Voices. And so they definitely could be opening your mind up. You may be opening their mind up, but it's kind of like, I feel like you guys are still holding back a little bit. Like there's still more that can be expressed here between the two of you. There's still deeper conversations that can be had. And then we have let your friends help you. So this person, you could be dealing with somebody who has a tendency to not want to ask for help, or this person could be asking for help. They could be inquiring with their friends about how to maybe do something nice for you, how to kind of maybe like show you a different side of them, maybe even. All right, so then we have the Sun, Leo energy, but the Sun card, it's just like about positive. Like, so right now, it's maybe like a really loving and warm and energetic time between you and your person. The Sun card also talks about children as well. And then we have the Page of Swords. So you are definitely holding back. There's like something that you want to say, some idea. Maybe you're ready to take the relationship to the next level. Maybe there's just something that is just kind of like you want to express yourself, or you want to know something. You're like, maybe you're like investigating them a little bit, because the Page of Swords wants to know something. Like the Page of Swords is like investigating something, but you're like hesitant from doing it. Like you're hesitant from asking a specific question or learning something else or diving a little bit deeper into the relationship. All right, then we have the Eight of Swords, which is all about kind of like anxieties and fears. Like, so you and your person are just kind of like fearful. You both are in your head. You both are like questioning things. You both are like, so it's like a mutual anxiety. And then we have the Knight of Swords again coming out. So this person is very ambitious. So like no matter, even though they are a little like, even though they are second guessing themselves, which is why they're having to reach out and ask for kind of like advice from their friends or advice from your friends about kind of like, you know, like how do I be the best person for Aries? Like how do I really show Aries that I'm serious about them? And they're gonna figure out how to do it, because they're coming at you. They're serious about it. They're not playing games. They're dead ass like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. And that could just kind of be with that Moon in reverses. Like maybe you just don't see everything just yet. So don't judge a book by its cover just yet. There's more to this picture than what has been shown. So this person is maybe a lot deeper than they've allowed you to really experience, and they're getting ready to truly open themselves up to you, and it's going to be a big eye-opener for you. I think it's going to definitely deepen your relationship, and it's going to be something that teaches you a lot too as well. And there is so much air energy coming through this reading, so you could definitely be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or have that in your birth chart, or just kind of be around that energy right now. All right, and the advice that we have from your angels for my Aries is meditation brings answers. So it's a great time right now for you to get into meditation if you're not into it already. Maybe meditating on how you can become more grounded with your finances, and meditating on maybe how you can open yourself up more to love, and meditating on how you can become more confident, put yourself out there more, love yourself more, show up for yourself more. Those are great things that I think would be very beneficial for you to meditate on. All right, well, Aries, that was your reading for the month of November going into the beginning. So end of October going into the beginning of November. All right, so I will see you guys for your next video in a couple weeks. Thank you so much for watching.